Years after seemingly removing themselves from the photography lens game, Zeiss appears to be making a comeback with their new Otus series for mirrorless cameras, with the recently announced Zeiss Otus ML 50mm 1.4 and 85mm 1.4. Promising to deliver exceptional Zeiss optical performance, it's exciting to have something new from Zeiss in the pipeline. While I haven't been hands-on with them just yet, let's go over some of the key points and everything we've learned so far. Both lenses will obviously maintain the classic Zeiss aesthetic with sleek, all-metal construction that exudes durability and sophistication. They resemble my Zeiss Sony planar designed 50mm 1.4 far more than the original Otus lenses. The manual focus ring appears to be smooth and precise, but this tactile control comes at a cost. No autofocus. These lenses are fully manual. Interesting choice. Now, the display on the top seems exceptionally readable, and the size appears weighty without being cumbersome. However, the 50mm weighs in at about 1.5 pounds, while the 85mm will be close to 2.5. The Zeiss Otus lenses will come in E-mount for Sony, Canon RF mount, and Nikon Z mount. Sorry, L-mount Alliance. And the 50 and 85mm lenses will both have the aperture range of f1.4 to f16, but filter threads will be 67 and 77mm respectively. They will have the blue weather sealing gasket on the lens mount, and all Otus MLs will feature a declicking function on the bayonet mount. This will allow you to declick the aperture with a supplied tool. Why that wasn't built into the lens for $2,500, I don't know. The Otus series has long been celebrated for its stellar image quality, and these new ML versions appear to uphold the reputation. Both the 50mm and 85mm lenses exhibit exceptional sharpness across the frame, even wide open at 1.4. According to a few YouTube reviews, chromatic aberrations and distortions are minimal, and both lenses produce beautiful bokeh, making them ideal for portrait photography. I'm very excited to get my hands on these and test them next to the original Otus lenses, as well as current and past offerings in the mirrorless space. While the manual focus design may not appeal to everyone, it does offer a unique shooting experience that many photographers want. It certainly makes them a little less functional for one-man band video or interview work like the kind that I tend to do, so it seems that Zeiss really wants these to fall firmly in the photography category. Unless, of course, you have a LiDAR system, mechanical focus throw, or an actual human being with you. The focus throw is generous, allowing for precise adjustments, which is particularly beneficial for this video work when shooting at apertures where depth of field is shallow. However, the lack of autofocus means these lenses might not be suitable for fast-paced shooting scenarios. In the current market, there are several alternatives to consider. For instance, Sony's 50mm f1.2 G Master lens offers autofocus and excellent optical performance, making it a strong competitor. Similarly, the Zeiss Bodice 85mm f1.8 provides autofocus capabilities and a much lighter form factor, even though it has a slightly narrower aperture. When comparing these options, it's essential to weigh the importance of autofocus, weight, and personal shooting styles. It's going to be fun to get my hands on these and have a little compare and contrast. The new Zeiss Otus ML lenses are impressive additions to the mirrorless market, and they will probably offer exceptional quality and build performance, even though they're quite expensive. They'll certainly cater to photographers who prioritize image quality and manual focus over the convenience of autofocus. Now, while they come at a premium price point of around $2,500 per lens, the investment may be justified for those seeking top-tier performance or those who just like that blue badge on the side of the lens. I know I do. With that, thank you for joining me in this exploration of Zeiss's newest offerings. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I would love to know what you would like to see from these lenses in the future. And if you like this video, please do consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. And if you did not like this video, I'm very sorry.